Hey, this is Steve. I just wanted to take a minute to share with you a part of my story that I've used before to draw people in to the gospel. I've learned that when you have a real story, when people see that you have a story, something that happened to you, not just a theological construct, not just a doctrine you were taught to believe, but an actual story of what happened to you, then they're engaged, they're drawn in, they want to know more. And so I use this part of my story for that purpose, to draw them in. And I want to share the story with you, hoping to inspire you to share your story. My story, or at least my part of the story, goes like this. It was a few years ago when I had what should have been a tragic car accident. I was heading down the highway about 70 miles an hour when the guy in the lane next to me swerved over into my lane. I was driving a Ford Bronco 2. Remember those really narrow and really tall, top-heavy vehicles? I swerved to try to get out of his way, clipped him, and my vehicle rolled 7 times on the highway. 7 times. I'll never forget the sound of the metal scraping against the pavement. I'll never forget the sound of the glass shattering all around me. It was horrifying. It was miserable. Should have been terrible, but in the middle of all that, I had this unexplainable peace. I knew for certain that if I had already drawn my last breath, that I would wake up in heaven with God. I knew for sure that God was saving a place for me and that my place was secure because of Jesus. You can't buy that kind of peace, yet God provided it for me in the middle of that awful storm. Do you have that kind of peace in your life? Usually once I share that, people are kind of wide-eyed and they want to know more. Your story is a powerful thing. Share yours.